How you feel? What's the deal? Where you at?
So y'all here? Y'all like inspiration? Y'all like motivation?
Denise Camille.
Y'all like ventilation?
Denise Camille.
Y'all know I gotta make up a few words here and there, but who y'all here with?
Ventilation and Denise Camille.
Under the act. But we not playing no game.
We're not into games. We don't like Sega, PlayStation, or Xbox.
So y'all here with Dilate the Dialogue with Denise Camille.
Dilate the dialogue.
We gotta open up, not the legs, but the mind.
Denise Camille.
Cause I know y'all trying to find y'all strength.
Denise Camille.
Intertwined with the life of me.
Denise Camille.
Greetings. I want to give a shout out to the gentleman incognito who dabbled in his artwork of his mouth. Yeah, I'm talking about on a verbal level, not anything else. But either way, greetings. How's everybody doing today? Y'all here with another episode of Dilate to Dialogue, right? Y'all see the products behind me, the hair care, the clothing apparel, why struggle? T-shirts, hoodies, hats, you name it, we represent. I'm just not a hat person because I always got to represent my hair. How juicy is your hair? What's your relationship? I'm the hair relationship guru. We discuss strength over length. Y'all hear me? Strength over length, right? So greetings. I'm grateful. I'm making sure I get this topic correct today. Yes. So today's topic is, ooh, okay. I do my best to not go into deep thoughts because the podcast is only but so long in length. And my concepts could grow so far. I'm a seed planter, I consider myself, the Lorax, the Onceler. He was the seed planter. He planted seeds, yet his didn't grow to germinate the right way. But it took a couple, a generation or two behind him to kind of grasp and say, well, let's figure this out, right? So today's topic is, I just had it. And again, I get these topics from my own thoughts that I usually write down, and I'm like, okay. So today's topic is, don't expect real until you heal. I'm going to say it again. Don't expect real until you heal, right? So I would say that's pretty self-explanatory. Yet, let's go into these definitions because, again, to some people, real could be a different word. Heal could be a different word. So I like to go to Google because, everybody has Google on their phones, on their computers, in their hands, I call it. And I want to get real definitions and then we, expunge from there, right? Today's topic is, don't expect real until you heal. Okay? So if we define the word real, I'm trying to see what in the world's going on here. Hold on. My phone is like, we can't give you that because you should already know. Out of control. Let's see here. Define real. We got a few definitions for the term real. So real is actually existing as a thing or occurring in fact, not imagined or supposed. So let's read that again. I feel like I'm in church. Read with me on scripture 1-9. No, I'm joking. Define real. Actually existing as a thing or occurring in fact, not imagined or supposed. Right? Definition number 2. Not imitation or artificial. Genuine. Say that one again. Not imitation or artificial, genuine, right? And I think that's about, let's see, the best definition for real. True, actual, genuine, right? Okay. So that was real. Okay. So we got the term real means to be genuine, authentic, right? Let's say define the word heal. Heal is a cause or a wound, injury, or person, a cause to become sound or healthy again. Most of them saying becoming sound or healthy again, to heal. And I guess these definitions are giving the layman's term or the Western, yeah, because I was looking for more of the spiritual word heal, right? And again, today's topic is to don't expect real until you heal, right? So we just broke down what real meant and what heal meant. You see this here? You see, I be having to talk to her and she be like, now I'm in control. I'm on camera. We ain't doing these voiceovers right now. Okay, but okay. Listen, when y'all know who you are, you embrace all parts of you, right? And this is real. You know, once you finally embrace, again, I like to use me as an example because I'm a human being, just like majority of us. I say 99.9, less than 1% is out there, y'all AIs. Don't expect real until you heal. So the example I was saying is, you know, me always having to fight with the front of my hair because it's like, you know, what is it? I'm not imagining that it's throwing itself in front of my eyes. So I'm not imagining that I don't have to address this situation almost on a day-to-day basis. You know, I understand that this is what I have to deal with. So I make her part of my day-to-day routine. I talk about her, and as long as I acknowledge her, she'll be okay. I believe she'll be okay, right? So don't expect real until you heal. I can think of many examples of what that looks like. So we can go with an example of, let's say you have a career. I'll go with the real, and then the second half will go with the heal. Let's say you have a career that you kind of threw yourself into. It's not what you're passionate about. It's not what your life purpose is on. It's not what your degree is in. Yet it's a job, right? We know job means just over broke. So to you, that's not real. That's not really living. You're paying bills so that you're not on the streets, right? In reality, if you don't work, you aren't whole to take care of yourself. I talk about healing whole in a previous talk that I do during, weekly talks. So real to me is addressing your inner self to say, hey, is this what I'm enjoying to do every day, to get up and to have to be this person for this job because my reality says I need to? I don't like it. It's not my life purpose. It's not something that I choose to be privy about in the next 2 to 5 years. This does not affect anything about me. I may be good at it because I taught myself how to do it while being here with this company. Yet, this is not fun for me. I don't enjoy getting up and going into work. Now, there are some people that's their livelihood. They enjoy getting up. They enjoy being a part of that society where they get to have fun doing what they enjoy doing. Most times those career paths are not your corporate. They're not your regular 9 to 5. They're not your average. So we're going to hold off because I think the microphone went down for a little bit. Give me 1 second, y'all. Yes. So as I was saying about the corporate jobs, it's the corporate America jobs normally are why they call them jobs. It's you're pushing paper, you're, in meetings, you're doing projects, things that really do not ever affect your livelihood in the next 2 to 5 years. It doesn't affect, I should say, not your livelihood, your happiness. It doesn't affect your happiness. To be a part of the real world in your own life, which is your world, it's defined by your happiness, right? And most times in life, and like I tell anybody, For those who don't know their purpose, subject themselves to their pain. And I'm not saying go back and, oh my God, relive that pain. No, I'm saying address those parts of your life that you felt you were at a lesser moment in time, where you felt that things, expectations, or experiences could have been handled differently. Yet it brought you down to a place, either mentally, emotionally, financially, anything that took you out of your comfort of thought. Those are your pain days, yet days, months, years, yet turning your pain into purpose is when life becomes real, right? I'll say it again. Turning your pain into purpose is when your life becomes real. When you realize that I've been in this situation far too long and I am either going to face it, fright it, flight it, or free it. I'm about to run with those four. Y'all heard me. Face it, flight it, fright, F-R-E-I-G-H-T, or free it. You know, that's when realness happens for yourself. Addressing what it feels to be real within yourself, right? I want to touch on that. In the second half, we'll talk about healing. So we're going to take a quick break. We're going to just think about it. Those four: face it, flight, run, fly away from it. Fright, where you kind of frozen, or free it, where you just release it and let it go. All right. So we're going to take a quick break and come back for the second half when we talk about don't expect real until you heal. All right, y'all. We're going to take that break. Peace. Greetings. We back. I'm back. Y'all here with the second half of Dilated Dialogue with Denise Camille, where today's topic is don't expect real until you heal. So for the first half, we talked about what does it mean to be real? You know, we defined real and heal, and we talked about what it means to be real, where you're facing your reality, how you're allowing yourself to address where you are in your life and your mindset and your emotions. Are you being real with yourself, right? And the second half, we're talking about until you heal. So y'all got your snorkel outfits on, your deep sea dive, because I'm going to go a little deep when it comes to healing. So healing is at a place of recognizing your W's, who, what, when, where, how, and why, right? Healing allows you to identify what hurt you, who hurt you, when did it hurt, or how often does it hurt, because it'll turn into a trigger, and why it hurt and how it hurt. And I say those W's or those questions because those W's and H allow you to assess your pain, your own pain. Everyone goes through pain that they have to work through, right? You got to grow through it, right? And that's the healing part, where you tend to, society says you got to kind of do it in a group way, or not necessarily do it in a group way, yet it talks about a lot of things in life are done in groups, right? For me, I notice healing is an individual walk. It's a path between you and your higher power, wherever your source may be. Taking that time to introspect who you are, why you are, where you are in your life, your decisions, your behavior patterns, your triggers, your triumphs, your, that courage, that confidence, all of that plays into healing. Because most times we're not even noticing that we're chipping away at ourselves throughout our life. We're just chipping. And most times a chip looks like you gained weight. A chip looks like you tolerated somebody that was less than you. A chip looks like you take on a career or a income that is way less than what you deserve, right? Yet it takes for you to finally get your own power back, and that's for men and women, and realize that I don't deserve this. I deserve this. And that comes with identifying boundaries within yourself, right? Seeing who deserve to be around you based off of energy. Because as you take away, as you stop talking to, as you remove yourself from these entities, you recognize that these are the places where I need to find grace within myself. Once I remove myself from certain environments, once I take away those habits that no longer serve me, once I purge myself of people that don't assist me in my growth, which is another word for healing, right? Having to know that when you're healing, you're at a place of pruning yourself. You're in a place of, picking off the things that don't serve you. The root is still there. Yeah, we got to get to the root. We got to see, why is it that I'm hurting? Why is it that she's triggering me? What does that remind me of? Why am I feeling this way? When does this happen? Those things. It's that individual walk, that path by yourself. And again, I can think of, like, in Christianity, when it talks about footprints in the sand, when they're saying God was either carrying you or his footprints were invisible or something like that. Yet it's always you and that higher power, because that's probably the only thing that can carry you through when you're healing, when you're purging, when you're detoxing, detoxing the mind, detoxing that body, getting all those things that don't serve you out. And that is a big part of boundaries as well. Making sure that you're drawing great boundaries with people. Some people are just in your energy just to take. You don't even notice how big of a giver you are, because people are always taking. Yet pull back and see who's around you. Who? Be strong in your word, right? Know that you can do anything you put your mind to with the right intention, right? Just know she watching. I always say she watching. Who's that? Karma. She watching. Yet if your intentions aren't pure, you'll find yourself at a place of you still hurting because you're lashing out on somebody else with ill intention, or because you want to get back, or you want to, what's the word? Revenge. I know Tupac said, he said, revenge is better than, yeah, it is. Yeah, to me, I know karma got a way slicker way of getting back. So I'm going to pull back, right? Let me heal. Let me take the time to heal and address what I got to do for me. Because I know at the end of the day, it's still me. It's still me. You think you can hurt somebody, or if y'all don't want to call her she or karma, I call her Benny Blanco. Y'all know Benny Blanco from Carlito's Way. Carlito thought he was right there, about to get away with his lady, go to Puerto Rico and say, I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm leaving. What up? When he was leaving the gang and all that other stuff, and he thought he was out. Lest we forget, there's always someone who's watching that you shitted on, basically, in your past, that didn't forget about you. I could even bring it back to the cartoon The Incredibles. The underdog, what's his name? I don't even know. The one with the cape. The little boy who he wanted to be his sidekick. And Mr. Krabs was like, nah, come on, get out of here. I got enough. I don't need no more. I don't need it. He came back with a vengeance, right? Because he wanted to be better than him, all because the little boy never healed. He held on to that. He was like, did you just try to blame me at my youth? I got your ass. Just know that healing comes from an individual place. And Mr. Incredible was trying to show him, like, listen, you don't have to do this. You don't have to prove to be better. Yet he had such anger and such, energy that's not based out of love, because everything outside of love is fear, right? So it's having to see, don't expect real until you heal. I'll go back to the cartoon, Mr. Incredible. He couldn't be a real person because he wasn't healed. He was so busy trying to be better than Mr. Incredible. He had the whole island on lock, right? He didn't care about the other women who he choked up. He's like, take her out. I don't care. I don't care about none of y'all. Because he was come from a hurt place. So that's another spin to don't expect real until you heal. Get to the place of being genuine with yourself, where you're not there to want to hurt somebody. You're there to want to impress upon healing, healing with yourself as well, right? To make sure that you're at a place of peace when you offer suggestive advice or you offer your energy to different environments. Be at a place of peace. Don't expect real until you heal. All right, y'all. It's been real. I give thanks for another episode. Dilate to Dialogue with Denise Camille. Today's topic was don't expect real until you heal. All right. So y'all take it easy. Take care. For another one. Until next time. All right, y'all. Hey.